I'm in Auckland, which means up the waz. Apparently that means something to people. I don't really actually know. You can probably hear the rest of the Auckland team here going, really? Is he a Warriors fan? Hi there, my name is Mark Smith. I'm Group Managing Director of People to People in Australia and the UK and Frog Recruitment in New Zealand, where I am actually today. This is P2P Live, where we talk everything employment and jobs throughout Australia. And we've got a lot to talk about today. We've got our stat of the week, where we'll be finding out how many people actually in Australia have more than one job. We've got two hot jobs to talk about. We've got an opportunity in the UK, and we've got a job here in New Zealand, if you're interested in that one as well. And of course, we've got last week's Twitter poll. We'll also be crossing to our Brisbane office, where we're going to be talking a little bit about micromanagement, and if you're a manager, how you can actually avoid falling into the trap of managing in a micro way. Anyway, so much to talk about today. Let's jump into it with this week's Stat of the Week. So this week's Stat of the Week is the number of people in Australia who have more than one job. Is that you? At the moment, with the cost of living crisis, a lot of people are actually exploring this opportunity, and you can see that in the numbers there, so that the number of Australians that actually have more than one job has clipped over 800,000 and is on the rise. Is that you? I'd love to know if you do have a second job and why it is that you're actually undertaking that. But the trend, even since the early 90s, as you can see there, is consistently on the upward trend. And more recently, in the last couple of years, it's been a dramatic increase. Okay, so if you're watching, and I can see that Namson is watching all the way from Papua New Guinea, so thanks very much for watching. We can actually see all of the comments live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and of course on Facebook. And I've also got Bethune from, that's Bethune Communications, all the way from Auckland. Well, up the waz, Bethune. There we go. So that's it for this week's Stat of the Week. Righto, here's our first job of the week, and this one's in Victoria. It's a site administrator. It's a temp job. It's paying $36 to $40 an hour, where you'll be setting up new vendors, contracts in SAP, creating purchase requisitions, and some data entry there as well. So you need to have had experience in FMCG and used SAP or a similar ERP. And Santosh, watching from Sydney, thanks very much. So we've got Papua New Guinea, Auckland, and Sydney watching this afternoon, which is fantastic. If you're interested in this site administrator's job, Zara Morton is the person that you need to speak to in our Melbourne team. 03 9098 7432. Just jump online there, drop her an email, or you can simply hit apply now by clicking on the link in the comments there. So here is the next opportunity that we've got. And this one's a HR coordinator, and it's in Queensland and Coopers Plains, paying $70,000 to $75,000. You'll be assisting with end-to-end recruitment, onboarding, offboarding, so if somebody's terminated, induction, and the preparation of contracts and variations, as well as other general HR administration. Need to be qualified in human resources and have effective communication and interpersonal skills. Leanne Lazarus is the contact that you need to speak to from our Brisbane team. That's a leanne.lazarus@peopletopeople.com.au, 07 3118 0125, or simply hit apply now. And thank you, Harun from Bangladesh. Wow, we're going around the world now for watching as well. So if you're interested in that particular job, hit apply now in the comments online there, and we will get in touch with you. That's it for this week's two hot jobs in Australia. Okay, working holidays in the UK are much easier after the UK-Australia Free Trade Agreement. You can get the Youth Mobility Visa if you're between the ages of 18 to 35, and you can work for 3 years in the UK. So if you're a legal associate interested in an opportunity in London, you can get 110 to 140,000 pounds a year for this permanent opportunity if you speak to Liz Jones. So you'll be assisting with due diligence by reviewing contracts and financial statements, drafting and negotiating transaction documents, and providing legal advice around mergers and acquisitions. So you've got to be qualified 2 years post-qualification, excellent research and writing and analytical skills to get even considered for this opportunity. And you need to speak to Liz Jones in our London team. That's liz@people2people.co.uk. Or if you're even just a working holiday maker and you're thinking, I want a job in London, and you're not at this level, then just give our team a call in London. They can certainly help you out. So +44 for the UK, 743 670 3099 is the phone number. And now, maybe the UK is not your cup of tea. Maybe you want to support the Warriors and you want to go to New Zealand. Here's an opportunity, and I think we've got a video for this one. Just if you'd like to roll the tape, thanks, Jacob.
Kia ora, Auckland. Are you looking for your next role that combines business analytics and accounting reporting together? This would be a role for you. I am working with an international FMCG company to help them find a finance capability partner. This role is based in Mount Wellington, and it is a 12-month fixed-term contract. You'll be using SAP and Tableau for key business projects and key day-to-day financial reporting. Ideally, you come from a financial analyst background or business analyst background that has also experience working as an accountant, maybe. If this sounds like an opportunity for yourself, or if you know somebody that is looking for an opportunity like this, please either give me a call, and my details will be down below, or even reach out to me on LinkedIn. Let's have a chat and see where we can help you to find your next role. Thanks for watching.
So I'm over here in Auckland, and there is a lot of hype around what's going to happen this weekend. So we thought better talk to somebody from our Brisbane team. G'day, Renagi. How are you?
G'day. Look, I'm sorry to hear that you're in enemy territory. I hear the Broncos are playing the Warriors on the weekend, so go the Broncos.
I do have. Maybe I can grab it before the end segment. There is a Broncos jacket available in the Auckland office. I think the person really wants to get beaten up on the train on the way to work. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about micromanagement in the workplace. So what have you got to say about that for those watching?
Yeah, so look, as we know, managing people can be tough. So today, I guess I'll probably play a little bit of a devil's advocate around this topic, especially because being managers and leaders of people, it can be tough. People respond differently in different situations, and as a leader, for me, it's their duty to understand their team, each person, and have a good sense of self-awareness when talking to different members of the staff, because they respond differently to different situations. So you got some staff members who need those continual touch points and knowing that they're on the right track. You got others who you can set them clear goals, they'll finish it, come back, and you got the other set of staff members who they're like those lost little puppy dogs. Give them work, they'll go off. They don't need anyone around, and they'll always come back once the job's done. So, saying that, if we're going to tie everything together, three main points which I think is vital: developing trust in your team, providing support, and then after that, provides support and feedback.
Yeah, it's almost like not one size fits all, really, when it comes to management. Particularly if you've got a manager who you think is micromanaging you, then it's maybe an opportunity for you to start having a conversation with them about what they're doing and what it means for you.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Perfect. Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks for the tips, Renagi. Thanks for joining us from Queensland on this controversial weekend.
Go the
So
Broncos.
are you actually going to be supporting Broncos? Are
I'm
they your
definitely
team?
I'm definitely going to be watching. Oh, Broncos are my team for sure. I'll be watching
Oh,
this weekend. So me and my daughter will be in front of the TV cheering them on.
excellent. All right. Well, enjoy that, and thanks for joining us on P2P Live.
Thanks,
So
Mark.
let's move on then. Let's have a quick look at this week's social media response to a poll that we asked. The question: have you had a bad onboarding experience at a new job that led you to resigning soon after? Now, we only had about 400 people vote on this, and I can't believe these numbers. Is it true that 45% of people out there, at least on social media, resigned a job because they had a bad onboarding experience? It's a huge number. I'd love to hear what you've got to say about this. And I can see we've had another comment from Santosh looking for a new role in Sydney as an IT support role. The best person to contact, Santosh, and we'll pop it into the comments there, is Julian from our Sydney team. He can certainly help you out with that. So we'll definitely put the contact details in there as well. So here's this week's poll. Have you had a boss or manager that's micromanaged you? Have you ever been micromanaged? Let us know. Hashtag P2P Australia Live, yes or no. Or you can simply jump onto Twitter or our LinkedIn and give us your opinion there. That's it, everybody. Live from Auckland this week. Enjoy the rugby league. Enjoy the weekend. We'll be back here for P2P Live talking jobs and employment next week at 12:30. We'll see you there.